All right, good morning, everybody. So this week we will start just like we usually do, having the pad and the countdown of everything. I'll give the welcome and we'll jump right into Christ be magnified. So verse 1, verse 2, I'll take, and then we'll jump in together on that first chorus, staying in through verse 3, through that second chorus, and then bridge 1, that'll just be, I'll take that one. So all the way through with the cross brings transformation, then I'll be crucified with you. And then we'll come in on because death is just a doorway. And then we'll stay in until the end of the song. So yeah, good song. We haven't done it in, a few weeks or so, but pretty straightforward there. And we're going to do it like the track. So out of that, we'll have some sort of a fade into how deep the Father's love for us. And so Alex will lead us in the song. Since there's no chorus of the song, all of verse 1 will be her. We'll come in on verse 2 there. And then, staying through all of verse 2, verse 3, it kind of goes down there. I will not boast in anything. No gifts, no power, no wisdom. I'll boast in Jesus Christ, his death and resurrection. Then we'll come in on, why should I gain from his reward? And we'll just stay in until the end of the song, even on those tags there. And then from there, we'll get into our scripture reading time. So going from D to C will be a good kind of transition there. So I guess what would make the most sense there, Kim, if you're able to play the intro part and don't feel like you have to include the pad or whatever, however you need to set up for that is what we'll do. And then from there, Emily will lead us in Yet Not I, but through Christ in me. So in this song, there are technically choruses. All of the choruses I count as is to this I hold, and then that's where the chorus is. So like verse 1, what gift of grace is Jesus my Redeemer? To me, the end of verse 1 is my steadfast love, my deep and boundless peace. And then chorus 1 would be, to this I hold, my hope is only Jesus. That's where we'll come in. And we'll stay in through there. Staying in through verse 2. And then verse 3, I almost count as a bridge. And so, no fate I dread. Verse 3 is normal. Staying in through that. Verse 4, with every breath I long to follow Jesus. It goes down there. That's where we'll drop out. So, verse 1, we're out. Coming in on the first chorus. Staying in all through verse 2 through that second chorus. Verse 3 through that second, or through the third chorus. And then verse 4, with every breath I long to follow Jesus. We'll go out vocally. And we'll stay out until I stand with joy before the throne, and then we'll come back in onto this I hold, my hope is only Jesus, all the glory evermore to him. And then we'll stay in, and then those last little tags there, we'll just let that be Emily. Unless you feel really confident about your harmonies, then feel free to stay in there with her, but just watch dynamics no matter what, because the song fades down a good bit. So from there, though, we'll be done with Yet Not I, and then we'll get ready to come back up after the message and go into Death Was Arrested. So verse 1, verse 2, I'll take, and then we'll come in on that first chorus. Just watch dynamics there because that first chorus stays pretty low. And then verse 3 is where everything kicks in and ramps up, and we'll stay in there, staying in through chorus 2. Verse 4, we're out there for a second. Our Savior displayed on a criminal's cross. Darkness rejoices though heaven hard lost. And then we'll come in big on But Then Jesus Arose. And we'll stay in until the end of the song. Pretty straightforward set. No new songs this week. Just songs that, are somewhat newer. Christ Be Magnified and Yet Not I. We've done them a good bit by this point, but, we've added them within the last year. So I think it's going to be a great Sunday, and that is it for vocals. So band, this is where you will start the video. Strictly looking at it, we're going to play all of these songs like the track, so I'm going to go ahead and just kind of say that. We'll just talk through them, though. Christ Be Magnified, it is in G. This is the key we've always done it in, but just know that it's in G. And then from there, we'll have some sort of, probably just a straight crossfade into how deep the Father's love for us. And then out of that, getting ready to go into Yet Not I, but through Christ in me. So when we get done with how deep the Father's love, we'll just let everything kind of fade out. Going from D to C won't sound too weird or anything, but, the usual way in which that we crossfade or fade into that is what we'll do. So Kim, if you still don't mind covering that, if you just want to play the intro part, or if it helps you to just play straight chords there behind the scripture reading, that's fine too. Whatever is best for you is just fine with me. So however you want to set us up for that time is good. I just want to make sure that it sets you up well for that intro part, because obviously Yet Not I is a lot of keys. So do what is best for you there. Yet not I, but through Christ in me. We'll play that like the track. I'm pretty sure the last time when Pat played this dynamically, he did things that would kind of bring it up, like build it up or make it go down a little bit more. But as far as how we're playing things in the roadmap, it's just like the track. Sunday morning, we'll just follow Pat a little bit more. So yeah. And then at the very end, we'll do Death Was Arrested. Doing that song like the track, just know Pat will do some different cool fills and stuff in that last bridge. That'll really help it feel really big. But as far as how we're playing the song, it's like the track there and playing that song in B. So no new songs this week. We're getting ready to add some new songs here soon. So just know that. But as far as this week goes, things are like the track and nothing really added special. Just know those two first songs are back to back. That's it, guys.